Welcome back to the History of Bitcoin for Financial Advisors. This is video 5, the Genesis block. In the last video, we explored Satoshi's white paper and how it laid out the blueprint for peer-to-peer electronic cash. But a white paper is just words. The real test came in January 2009 when the Bitcoin network went live with the mining of what's called the Genesis block, the very first block in the Bitcoin blockchain. Inside that block, Satoshi embedded a message. It was an inscription. It's still there today. It was a headline from the Times of London. Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. That wasn't an accident. It was a timestamp, proof that the system was launched in the middle of the global financial crisis. It's like a movie where they kidnap someone and they hold up a newspaper just to prove the date that the picture was taken. This inscription in the very first block of Bitcoin timestamps that it cannot have been created before that day. It was a direct quote from that morning's newspaper. But it was also a statement. Governments were bailing out the very banks that had caused this disaster. Too big to fail meant no accountability. Bitcoin was designed as the alternative. What can advisors take away? Think about your own client conversations during that global financial crisis in 2008 to 2009. If you weren't around back then, let me share with you what it was like. Clients were panicked. Markets were in free fall. Institutions that we once thought were invincible, companies that you barely even think about anymore, Lehman Brothers, they'd been around for over 150 years on Wall Street, gone. These companies were collapsing. When the market does things like that, is to calm emotions. You got to keep your clients focused on their long term. That's exactly the context in which Bitcoin was born. A system that was built to operate outside of that cycle of panic. No bailouts, nobody to blame. From day one, Bitcoin wasn't just code, it was a message, a signal that there was now an option, an exit door from a system that seemed broken. One transaction at a time, individuals could choose to participate in this new network. Without permission, no middlemen, no government control. Let me tell you, the next generation of wealth is already fluent in Bitcoin. If you're not, they're going to notice it. I encourage you to read the full article that backs up this video series. The link is below. Then get started on your 100-hour journey. Invest the time required. Just break it down into daily half-hour sessions, and you'll be there in no time. Stay ahead of the curve, just so they see you as their financial leader. Next time, we're going to look at Bitcoin's early years, the attacks on the network, and how Satoshi and the community proved that this system could survive in the real world.